Hello everyone, Hyde here, with a quick analysis and breakdown of the Dual Blitz trailer reveal for Monster Hunter Wilds. Kicking things off, we are shown the classic non-demo mode moves of Dual Blitz, nothing noteworthy here right now. What is noteworthy though, is the first thing they showcase when moving on to demo mode, and it's the fact that activating demo mode no longer holds you in place during the animation, which is an excellent change to the core gameplay of Dual Blitz for a more smooth experience overall. Also, I'm not gonna talk in depth about it right now, but notice how we got a new icon and indicator on the UI that demo mode is active. Keep that one in mind for later. Moving on from that detail, paying attention to the demon dance executed during this demonstration, we can notice two things. One, the animation has been noticeably sped up compared to previous titles. Here's a quick comparison with Iceborne's demon dance so you can better appreciate the difference. And two, right on the last hit of the demon dance, said last hit seems to consume part of the demon gauge to execute, but also it seems to give the hunter hyper armor, which allows them to complete the move uninterrupted despite getting hit during it. Which, if that's the case, if that's what's going on here, in my opinion, this is a great new addition to the weapon, because it not only lets you play way more aggressive in a new way compared to previous titles, but it also gives more uses to the demon gauge outside of, being that bar that tells you how much Arc Demon mode you have going. Speaking of Arc Demon mode, we see a little showcase of it in action, and for the most part it seems to be working the exact same way that it does in current games. But I would like to highlight the white shine effect the hunter does before they execute some sort of combo extension during Arc Demon mode, right before they retreat with a backdash. Keep the shine in mind as we move on to a new move for the focus mode, which targets a monster weak spot with a demon flight, and then it goes into a crazy new combo with the hook slinger that finishes with a heavenly blade dance, or the Levi move from Attack on Titan as most people call it. But after watching such an awesome move, I once again want to call attention to the shiny white effect from before appearing once again on the hunter at the end of the move, because before the effect occurred when the hunter consumed some of the demon gauge to execute a move during Arc Demon mode. But during this move on focus mode, notice the hunter was in demo mode already. But after the shiny effect occurs, the hunter seems to be forcefully pushed out of demo mode. This, in my opinion, seems to be two different things happening at the same time, which are the move probably requires the hunter to be on demo mode to execute, but at the end forces them out of it for whatever reason. Maybe it's to balance the aggression, since the move seems to guarantee a knockdown on the monster, but who knows, it's too early to know for sure. But this also tells me that the move requires some amount of demon gauge to be consumed in order to execute, hence the same shine effect from before to showcase this, even though this time they kept the gauge hidden for this part of the showcase. Moving on from this, we get to one of the biggest highlights for me of this trailer, which is a teaser of a possible new demon mode, or at least an enhanced state of the current one, indicated by this light purplish, maybe blue-like new aura the hunter has while executing these new spinning evade attacks that have a lot of people speculating this may be feral demon mode. And while it's totally possible that that's exactly what's going on here, personally I think this is a whole new thing, and I also believe that this will be our new reward for filling the entire demon gauge while using demon mode. Then, to finish off the trailer, we are shown two new flashy moves, one of them without demon mode and the other with demon mode. Oh man, it goes without saying, I am extremely excited about the Dual Blitz on this upcoming 6th generation for Monster Hunter, as they just took the core concept of the weapon and doubled down on it, which for a weapon so popular and strong across all games, it only makes sense to go this way. The speed of animation of Demon Dance makes me think that it's no longer gonna be our main big damage move when it's in demo mode, and instead it's gonna be more of like a safer option to try and punish brief openings on the monster, instead of committing to possible and new moves that will require a higher commitment, kinda how the Demon Dance used to work up until this point, especially with the new addition of getting hyper armor at the end of the move. I also like the idea of a possible new enhanced demon mode to reward you for filling your demon gauge. Seeing how the demon gauge is gonna be consumed by more of our moves, as before this trailer, as up until this point, the demon gauge have been consumed exclusively by certain moves during our demon mode, or by being out of combat for a long time. But during this trailer we saw that both Arc Demon mode and Demon mode will consume parts of the demon gauge in order to execute moves or other stuff. That's why I am of the idea that probably what's gonna happen now is that there's gonna be a heavier emphasis on managing our demon gauge, meaning that we're gonna have to choose between using our bar for these new moves or enhancing our moves, or we play without these enhancements and we fill the bar entirely to enter this new sort of demon mode that they showcased right at the end. Either way, I cannot wait for a playable demo to drop on Steam in order to get a taste firsthand of these bad boys, them and the insect glade too. With that said, if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, and if you enjoy Monster Hunter and Dual Blades content, consider subscribing to my channel, as I am an aspiring Monster Hunter content creator that mains Dual Blades, so most of my channel content spins around that. Also guys, I would love to hear your opinions down there in the comment section, like what do you guys think about these Dual Blade trailers? What do you think about my takes? I would also like to hear your takes. Like, let's see if we can get some sort of, discussion going on down there. Yeah. I'll see you all in my next video, whenever I finish editing that. And I'll see you later, hunters. Peace.